In step 3 of exercise number 7, the feed and spin types on the Data tab of the tool page are explained in detail. In the SolidCAM Manager, double-click iRough Main Pocket. The iMachining Operation dialog box is displayed. Switch to the tool page. On the Data tab, you will find the feed rates and spindle speeds used for the current operation. When G-code is generated, these values are written to the G-code file. When the wizard is on, all values are automatically set according to the cutting conditions generated by the technology wizard. The feed XY and spin rate parameters are shown with a lock icon because they need to be synchronized when using the wizard. In the feed type area, the feed XY value represents the feed rate for when the tool is cutting at maximum step over. This feed rate will also be the slowest feed rate when cutting. The feed XY max value represents the maximum cutting feed rate. This feed rate can be used to limit the entire cutting feed rate. It can override the feed XY value. The feed finish value represents the finish feed rate when using iFinish, where the final profile pass uses a separate feed rate. The feed Z value represents the feed rate for the Z down movements and the helical reposition moves when down in the cut. The feed helical value represents the feed rate for the helical entry. The feed reposition value represents the feed rate for reposition moves when the Z is down in the cut. In the spin type area, the spin rate value represents the spindle speed for when the tool is cutting in XY. The spin finish value represents the finish spindle speed when using iFinish, where the final profile pass uses a separate spin rate. The spin helical value represents the spindle speed for the helical entry. As you can see, override checkboxes are available for most parameters. When the wizard is off, the feed XY and spin rate parameters are open to be edited. When using iMachining, it is recommended to leave the wizard on and utilize the feed rates and spindle speeds automatically set by the wizard. Remember, the technology wizard is an algorithm for producing on-the-fly cutting conditions, and the wizard calculates the optimal feed and spin rates based on many factors defined for the operation. Using the Exit button, close the iMachining Operation dialog box. At this stage, Step 3 is complete, and the feed and spin data relative to the iMachining toolpath were explained in detail.